Hole 169 was grading 22 meters at 4.1 grams of gold within a 73-meter intersection that overall graded 1.7 grams of gold. And then we also had hole 167, which graded 15 meters at 2.7 grams of gold within an overall zone of 67 meters at 1.1 grams of gold. So there's good continuity of the Perry vein system.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. Joining me now is Lex Lambeck. He is the Senior Vice President of Exploration for Arizona Gold and Silver. And Lex, it's good to see you again. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very well, thanks, Steve.
Good to
How
have you
about
along.
yourself?
I'm doing well. And you've had some news out today, which is exciting. You're able to share four diamond drill hole results. And before we get into the results themselves, let's talk a little bit about the area that you found these in. So tell me a little bit about the work here.
So we're in the Oatman district of Northwest Arizona, and we've been working on the Philadelphia project outside of Cayman and between Bullhead City. And this isn't part of the overall testing of our geologic thesis of the whole district scale potential of the property.
Yeah, so this area that you are getting these results from is from the Perry zone, right? This is one you're really interested in.
Yeah, that's right, Steve. So this is following up on those earlier high-grade results that we reported last year and earlier this year. We've now been drilling up dip to infill that area with some more very exciting results.
Yeah, let's talk about them. Tell me what you're seeing in these four holes.
So hole 169 was grading 22 meters at 4.1 grams of gold within a 73-meter intersection that overall graded 1.7 grams of gold. And then we also had hole 167, which graded 15 meters at 2.7 grams of gold within an overall zone of 67 meters at 1.1 grams of gold. So there's good continuity of the Perry vein system.
In the news release, you talk about how these have really strengthened your modeling that you're doing for this particular area. That potentially this envelope around what is obviously the main area of the Perry zone.
That's right. We've got over 100, 150 meters vertically above those high grade intersections that we've reported earlier. And this is really giving us good confirmation of the geology and of the hydrothermal system in general.
Yeah. So Lex, what's the next stages here? Are you looking at going much deeper now in what you've seen already? Are you looking at moving out of areas? I mean, you've got so many drill pads now and you've got so many things you could be doing. So explain to me where you're at and where you're going.
That's right. As we released previously, we've now got our BLM permits and the drill has moved round to the east side of Red Hills. And we're now testing beneath the Red Hills target itself, where there's a geophysical target. But the main aim is also to drill down dip of the Perry zone and get below those results we reported earlier this year and last year to really test that down dip potential and then continue along strike.
Yeah. Lex, when you and I chatted when you first joined the company, you talked about just itching to get on and start drilling at this particular project and the excitement you had behind it. Has it lived up to what you were expecting when that began? Because it seems like you're talking with enthusiasm about what you're seeing.
That's right. It's certainly lived up to my expectations. Good things take time. And I joined in January. Now we've got up to $30 million worth of financing coming in, as well as the BLM permits. So what I like to say is this project has been operating for 6 years, but the Philadelphia project now is only really just getting started. It's capitalizing on a lot of hard work that's been done in the past. Now we're ready to make a move on it.
All right. Well, we'd like to keep up to date with what's going on. Congratulations on these four holes. Exciting news as always. And we look forward to our next conversation. Okay, Lex?
Yeah, thank you, Steve. Much
All right, Doc.
appreciated as always.
Yeah, for sure. Dr. Lex Lambeck, he is the Senior Vice President of Exploration at Arizona Gold and Silver.